Aria Montgomery is one of the main characters of our favorite TV show, Pretty Little Liars. She is a 16, tall, hazel eyes, black hair, poetry lover pretty girl who played the role of a weird girl in her group of friends before she went back to Rosewood from Iceland with her parents and her younger brother Mike. She has returned more mature and elegant. Before she got back to school, she has an interesting meeting with a very handsome guy in a snack bar where she go for a cheeseburger. After that, she instantly strikes up a conversation with him, Ezra. They have instant chemistry between each other, but as a very funny turn to the story, the next day after the crazy meeting, she finds out that the guy who she made out with at the bar was none other than her new English teacher, Mr. Fitz. So she get involved in a very dangerous relationship with many ups and downs, even though there is love in her relation with the hot teacher, and to top that, A is constantly hunting her about it. But worse things are a bit tense at home, because Aria knows Byron's secret and her mother still does not. Aria makes a comment to her dad about focusing on his family instead of work. Ella picks up on the weirdness, but Byron plays it off as a teenage girl thing. Then comes a couple of problems when Ella finds out the truth about her husband cheat, of course without forgetting A messages, is just hard because A looks like she knows all the girls' secrets, especially the ones they told to Allison. Sometimes you want her to finish her relationship with Ezra, but you have to realize that they are irresistible to Heather, and you can't do anything else but love them. To see how ends up Ezra relationship, you just have to keep calm and watch PLL. XOXO. PLL 21 Girls. Aria Montgomery is one of the main characters of our favorite TV show, Pretty Little Liars. She is a tall 16-year-old poetry lover with hazel eyes and black hair. She is very pretty, which goes without saying, since she is the main character on a TV show, and also because that TV show has the word pretty in the title. She played the invaluable role of weird girl in her group of friends before returning to Rosewood from Iceland. By that, I mean that she was weird before she left for Iceland. She's been living in Iceland with her parents and her younger brother Mike. She returns to America as a much more mature and elegant young woman. This statement will be contradicted by the end of this paragraph, unless, of course, mature and elegant just means hotter and less awkward. On the eve of the new school year, in order to satiate her desire for delicious cheeseburgers, she heads to a local snack bar, wherein she has an interesting meeting with a very handsome man. She instantly strikes up a conversation with him, learning that his name is Ezra. They have instant chemistry. Instant, I tell you! And they make out right there in the snack bar. It is probably very awkward for the other patrons. The day after this crazy meeting, the story takes a hilarious turn when Aria finds out that the guy she had been smooching was none other than her new English teacher, Mr. Fitz. So of course, Aria does the mature and elegant thing and gets involved in a very dangerous relationship with the hot teacher. The relationship goes through many ups and downs in spite of the deep love that the 16-year-old girl and the guy that is at least in his 20s have for one another. On top of all of that, A is constantly using this relationship to blackmail Aria. Making matters worse, things are a bit tense at home because Aria knows someone named Byron's secret, whilst her mother is still in the dark. Aria makes a comment to her dad about him focusing on his family instead of work. Someone named Ella picks up on the weirdness, but someone named Byron plays it off as a teenage girl thing. Then comes a couple of problems when someone named Ella finds out the truth about her husband's cheating. The A messages make this problem even more difficult by reminding her about it. It seems that A knows all of the girls' secrets, especially the ones that they told to someone named Allison, whose name starts with an A. Sometimes you would want her to put an end to her relationship with Ezra, but you have to realize that they are as irresistible together as jailbait can be, and you just can't help but love them. To see how the Ezra relationship ends up, you just have to keep calm and watch Pretty Little Liars. XOXO. PLL 21 Girls. Spicy!